And hello, welcome to my live stream. Uh, Hello, Mike. Wow, brain fart tonight. We have Retro Techie and Eric of Eric's Edge
I'm
stream.
Mike, also known as the Bald One.
And then there's me, Trina of Trina's Technobabble.
I'm gonna put my hat on. The light is shining off my head, fucking up the white balance.
No, I think it's just your pasty face us doing that.
That's just my crappy camera.
Yeah, okay. So
I'm actually, thinking about, I'm actually thinking about switching over to the laptop.
how is everyone doing tonight?
I'm lousy. How about you?
I'm okay. I was just about to say I have somebody who's using the same model laptop that we use at work.
Oh yeah.
And he broke his screen. So tomorrow I'm going to talk to one of my bosses who has all these parts laptops just kicking around, and see if he minds if I just like figure out how to take the screen off before this customer's new screen arrives.
Do it. Do it now.
And hello, One Bit and Jeremy. There we go. We do have people in the chat. Woo!
Yay!
And we have Retro Techie in the chat as well.
That's right. Excuse for a beard. Whatever. That's bullying right there. That's Mike's department.
So tonight I decided instead of just sitting here doing an install by my lonesome, I would do a stream of it. So
Yay!
Here we are.
And you're paying us for this.
Of course. You have my.
I'm getting twice what you are, Retro Tech.
Nice.
You have my undying love.
Mm-hmm.
Does that help any?
That doesn't help.
That's borderline terrifying.
One Bit wants to know why is Retro Techie's younger brother in the stream?
He was busy upstairs. Figure I'd join. Why not? So what are you installing?
Do you mind me sharing what you were doing earlier?
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah. Family-wise.
The personal life things going on in this home you're talking about?
Yeah.
No, don't say that.
Okay. Okay.
It's nothing horrible, but no, it's okay.
Okay.
I will remain a mystery. An international man of mystery.
An enigma wrapped in a mystery.
You are a mystery, but I don't know if you're a man.
Oh.
Ooh, that was harsh.
Thank you. He looks more like a boy right now.
So I'm just going to boot it up.
I don't know what I look like.
We're like opposites. It's the face.
I hate to say it, but you look like one of them beer swizzling rednecks that lives around me.
Well, I am half from the south.
Okay.
By birth.
Except I'm not in the south. I'm in the north.
Yeah.
So why am I not getting...
I'm on the opposite side of the Mason-Dixon line.
Although I did get a lot of grief for mentioning that those of us who live this far north do not drink sweetened tea, iced tea.
It boots.
Oh, okay. Stream's done.
Done.
It's fixed.
Well, no, I forgot to get the serial number for it, and I want to see what version of the OS I can put on it. So,
what is this again?
This is a Mac Pro 4,1.
Oh, the one you're selling. What are you getting rid of?
What's that?
The one you're selling. It's Mike, right?
Dude, I need another 4,1 single processor like I need a fucking hole in the head.
It's a dual processor.
No. The one I sold, mine was a dual processor. This is a single processor. Yeah, I sold the dual processor over the weekend.
Oh yeah, how much?
200.
It's not bad.
Okay, so
guest user.
Now, can you guess what the password is for the Mac account, please? Just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm going to give you a hint. It's 3 letters.
Moo.
No, it's literally Mac.
Oh yeah. It's weird. We have the same password.
Yeah. Oh, do you? Great.
I have the
All
same password on my luggage.
Everyone,
He's always
everyone,
gonna say.
start hacking into Retro Techie's stuff. I'll give you his address.
Yeah.
It's 1234 Winnie
No.
Street,
I'll put in my address into the
Montreal,
stream.
Canada. A1A 1A1.
Oh no, no.
You guys up there always trip me out with freaking letters in your zip code.
Yeah,
It's 'cause they're not zip
Well,
codes.
Proper zip code. It's not a zip code.
Well, whatever y'all call it up there.
Postal code or whatever.
Postal
Postal
code.
code.
Excuse me. You got to make sure the Royal Mail gets to you.
So just actually, what's really funny? So that MacBook Pro that we were talking about pre-stream that I sold that for $20 because it was what it was. And the hard drive died on Saturday.
That's good.
So, yeah. But I sold it to somebody from Nova Scotia.
Oh, Nova Scotia.
So I called mom and I'm like, so do you want to just fly down and then just take it back?
And what'd she say?
No.
Wow. She obviously doesn't love you enough.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I put my address into the chat. If you want to send any angry letters, send it right there. I dare you.
Fort Dix.
Send it to Fort Dix.
By the way, wasn't Fort Dix was mentioned in MASH?
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
trying to
where they claim they were all at to help Klinger
That's right.
parents not think they were in Korea.
That's right. That's right.
So they did a sign with Fort Dix and all that.
And then it turned out his mom knew where he was all the time.
Yep.
Do, 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 do,
Okay,
do,
so let's type in the serial number.
do, 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 do,
Man, the
do.
focus on your camera sucks.
Who, Trina? She's pointing it at the screen.
That GPU sucks too.
It's this.
Yeah, well, I'm streaming off my Mac Pro. So
Garth is trying to
Mac-
come in.
Oh, hold on. Let me shrink the screen a bit.
He's asking for yellow. He doesn't know how to spell jello. Boo!
What's going on?
Hello.
All right, I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's
Tracks.
Garth.
Is that who it is?
El Capitan. Why not Mojave?
Mojave.
Mojave.
Because the max OS for this is 10.11.
Oh yeah.
No,
Possible.
it's not. It's
It's
Mojave.
impossible.
Lie.
According
Oh,
to-
okay. So you have to do the 5.1 update on it, and then you can run Mojave.
but only if you have a metal card, because my 4.1.
Oh yeah, duh. I didn't think about that. You're right.
Yeah.
Why is it called
Actually,
a Power Mac
you can
G5?
run- Actually, you can run High Sierra on that. Mojave was the first OS to require the metal card.
Okay.
But that's obviously a Power Mac G5, as it says under devices.
What?
You don't see under devices? This is GG Power Mac G5.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why that's coming up.
Because they kept the same backup or hard drive or whatever.
Yeah, it was
For,
one
the
of the
devices.
was one of the backups. So there's 4 hard drives in this, and I've tested them
Jesus.
all.
Somebody really used a lot of Adobe. Holy shit.
Adobe.
Yeah, he was a photographer.
Yeah, well, I'll say he must have did something because he's got, I think, every single Adobe piece of software on that thing. Holy Christ! I've never seen so much. It looks like Creative Suite 5 and 6.
Probably is.
I see a little bit of 4 there. Flash Builder too. Well, Flash Builder 4. Yeah. Lightroom 3.
Damn.
Well, it's all getting erased.
Well, that doesn't matter. It's actually illegal to even sell it with that stuff on there.
Yeah, well, I got to do a fresh install anyway. So.
Assuming Adobe would even notice.
Okay, so let's shut it down again.
I apologize for the clicky.
That's
Oh, it's
okay.
Click,
perfect.
click, click, click. I can click too.
Mike's computer crashes.
Yeah, I know.
So, funny story. I'm running Ventura on my MacBook Pro. Not
That's dope.
impressed, but I'm running it nonetheless. And I'm sitting in bed the other night working on trying to create a Mac Yak show.
What's that?
So nobody else really wants to do that. So I'm sitting there typing and trying to come up with ideas and whatnot. And my cat, Sassy, he's a jerk. He decides he's going to just plop right on the keyboard, you know. And yeah, he managed to crash the entire system. So we know that the cat laying on the keyboard is definitely a detriment to the Ventura operating system.
It's a
And
bug.
as thus far, I am not terribly impressed. I never had these problems with Mojave.
So Garth, can you go back and fix it?
Yeah, you bastard.
The last OS I had any hands on in real form. Well, actually, it was a little bit. What was the one after Mojave? Is it Catalina?
Yeah.
But Mojave
Yeah.
was my main last one.
Catalina was.
Well, that's good because that was the last good one.
It was good. I loved it. That was Liberty. That was his code name. Liberty.
Catalina sucked.
Oh, Catalina. Yeah, that was Jazz.
Now I have Big Sur. On
Joe.
I have Big Sur here on my Mac Pro, and it's actually not too bad. I have no problems with it. It works fine, no issues.
I'm running Catalina on this streaming computer I'm using, my 2012 iMac.
Well, you're an idiot.
I know, right?
Okay.
So,
Holy smokes, that's a lot of drives.
Jesus Christ, can we figure out what the hell we're working on here?
Those are her installers.
Yeah, these are all my installers that I have on my external.
But I put Ventura on my MacBook Pro because it's the most powerful Mac I have and the newest. So
Here.
13.
Oh, and hi, Joe. Welcome.
Huh?
Oh, I just
Talking
said
to
hi
Joe.
to Joe.
Oh. Who cares about Joe?
We've got a lot of people, actually. I'm sure you've already said hi to them. Hi, One Bit Fever Dreams.
Hi,
Dr.
Joe. Bye,
Magnet,
Joe.
As you saw.
Yeah,
Hi, Jeremy.
I
Hi,
got a
what does it say? Retro Techie? Retro Techie. And then also you've got...
Ratchet Techie.
No, I'm okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay. We don't think so.
Here you go, One Bit.
And I care about Joe as well.
I was an idiot and I bought it myself. I still have it.
I had 3 copies, actually. One for myself, my wife, and my son. In boxes
It
still.
cost me $100 freaking for this thing. I bought it when it first came out.
Oh my god.
Joe.
And then I got smart and I bought this.
Yeah.
I actually have 2 copies of this.
Oh, I have one of those sealed.
really?
Sealed. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
sell it for $1 million.
I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. I'm trying to think of what his password is.
Let's see his name. Jason Mahal? Medal?
Mail.
Mail?
Naki. I think that's his
Mail.
password.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I just found a broken iPad.
If this is his password.
After a few years, they're all broken. Planned obsolescence?
No, this one is really broken.
Oh yeah, that's broken. So for Maciac, if you want, I'll come on. I'll talk to the people about my vast Mac experience.
We should honestly plan a Mac Yak where Retro Techie comes on in an April 1st Mac Yak where he comes on and it's like all like, oh hey, so cool to see you, man. Like, wow.
I came on once. I recorded it with Steve told me to record it. And they cut me out right
They
after.
didn't air it. They didn't air it.
No, I aired it. It was on for like 5 seconds of me going with this.
Yeah, we aired it for a couple seconds and then we got smart.
Yeah.
So harsh.
Very harsh.
A little. I didn't think it was harsh enough.
Alright, so let's go in and change the password.
Did you see my prototype game?
I saw that
Prototype.
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 I saw
There's
that
even a
video.
battery in it.
By the way, not only did I see it once, I saw it twice and liked it twice.
Nice. Like it a million times. I got a whole like 8 views on that video. The one before got 1,100. Very strange. And I got my SSD. This might go into my other iMac G3.
There we go. Geez, that took a while.
And I got one of these stupid weirdo
Oh, actually, it's
adapters.
been 3 years.
Laptop IDE. The desktop IDE.
Oh, actually, good question. I'm seriously, Retchtechy, is it marked on those stupid boards which pin is actually pin 1? I have like 3 of them and nothing's marked. I'm like, okay, great, these are useless, and there's no missing pin on the stupid ID port.
There's an. Yeah, it is.
If you could just take a picture of it and send it to me, that'd be super
Look,
awesome.
it's right
honestly.
there. See?
My
Can't you
board,
see?
my boards have nothing on them. It literally doesn't show it at all.
For the smaller, for the laptop one, it shows.
Right.
Yeah. Fine, I'll take a photo.
Thank you.
But you
I'm
owe
just
me.
gonna assume mine's.
Look, I even opened it.
Hey Joe, don't worry. I haven't paid for a copy of Windows 10 or 11, so I'm good there. I have ways around that.
I have an MSDN library with all the keys to 8 on down, I think.
I have software here to hack it.
I honestly want to install macOS 8 Windows 8, because I never actually ever used it. Never used it. I'm just kind of curious how that's
You're
stupid,
not
you know.
missing something. Have you ever used?
No, I know, but it's like playing, anything,
Have
right?
you ever
It's
used a Windows phone?
No, never used them.
Oh man, you suck. Best
Oh,
phone ever.
Let's see what it is.
I like the
Oh God, it's like
Windows
I'm trying to
phone.
block.
I actually like the Windows phone.
I do too. I love my Windows phone.
All right, so let's.
Thank you, Jim.
And for the larger one, just follow the trace. Right? It shows you from 1 to.
I should honestly, I should take a picture of the one. I'll take a picture when I get it out again. I'll take a picture of the one I have and I'll send it to you. Like, okay, what? Yeah,
Such a clusterfuck.
that's a nice setup there, Trina. All
Right?
those OSs. Where'd you get that from? Hold on, read. This looks like a pre-configured
Nope, it's a friend of mine who did the work for me.
10K49 Virgin.
Yeah, 10.6.8 Virgin.
Yeah, that's the original release. No, that's not the original release. 10K.
No.
10.6.8? How is that original
You
release?
can- The
I'm an
10.6, the 10.6.8, as well as the High Sierra. You just go into. I love them better than doing an install because all you do is go into disk utility and go. Go
Yep.
do the image and then you reboot. And whiz bang, you're done. But unfortunately, I don't have that for LCAP, so I'm gonna drag this over to the desktop. Why not?
There it is.
Copy it over. It's really slow. I don't know why it's so slow. Now you see what I wanted people to talk to while I did this?
I have a slight iDevice obsession.
I'll help you with that.
Oh,
Oh,
I gotta wipe the drive. That reminds me.
Save everything. I'm using a Windows PC on this stream now. Dun, dun, dun.
Which one?
It's my Ryzen, the one I put in the chat, the Ryzen 7 1700 system. I moved my Pro out of the way.
Do you want to trade that for the customer's computer I'm building?
The one with the RTX 3090?
Yeah, trade.
Is that the one
Straight
that
up.
catches on fire?
Is that?
Is that the one that catches on fire?
That's the 40 series, I think.
Oh,
With their adapters, the weird adapters or something that they made.
I bought another one of these stupid CD-ROM cameras.
I
What?
want
This is the 400
oh,
one.
Mavica.
Now I want one. Since you showed it, I'm like, wow, I want to find one locally. Because what kind of genius buys it on eBay in over?
I bought it on Shop Goodwill.
Did you?
Yeah.
Most of them don't ship to Canada, so.
Did you get it at a good rate though?
I'm gonna give one of them to my son for Christmas.
Why do you hate your son so much?
No, I just thought it'd be funny, right? Anyway, yeah.
You wanted a PS5,
This would actually
I
work.
got you this camera.
That's what he gets, you know.
So you should do what I did to Charlie for Christmas last year, and I had an iPod 1 box, or an iPad box, and all it
Oh.
was a sanitary pad in it with pipe cleaners as the antennas and 2 eyes on it.
What would you have done?
that's rough.
But what would you have done if he was happy?
Trick.
Well, actually, it was really funny. So when he first, because I actually got him an iPad, so but this was the gag before the actual box, like, and it came boxed up and all that stuff. But he's like sitting there looking at it, going, fuck off, like he can't believe it. And then he opens it up and he just busts up laughing.
He was right not to believe it.
Somebody
Yeah.
just bought something on eBay. I heard eBay in the background.
Mike did. I saw it. Look at him. Like he's all like, "Oh no, I'm not doing anything over here. I'm not buying anything."
Yeah, I'm too poor for that shit.
Okay. Well, I
I'm
heard
not living the life as a retired
No.
Apple employee in Southern California.
I'm in Central California. Hey,
That's
Trina,
what I
actually,
just
you know, it's
said.
funny.
That's what I just said. I said I'm
said
not,
Southern.
I'm not living the life of a retired Apple employee.
I'm just
in Southern
correcting you there.
California.
Hey, Trina, we did the same thing. My daughter, when she in the mid 2000s, she really wanted a cell phone. One of these cell phones that just come out, right? Especially ones where you can do texting on and stuff. So I got an empty box and I gave it to her. She's like, and it was empty, of course, because it's hilarious.
Right. Yeah, I went to eBay and I bought the box for like $20.
You spent $20 on an empty box?
I paid $20 with
Oh
shipping
my god.
for an empty box.
Oh my god. Not worth it for me. For the joke.
When I was young, I wanted a shortwave radio so that I could do some DXing and stuff. I asked for one for Christmas, and
Ooh.
in one of the boxes, it was the small box, my parents had put D-cell batteries in their own box, and it drove me nuts for weeks because it like shifted when you tilted it, and it was heavy, and you know. I opened it first.
You're like, oh,
I'm
cool,
like,
batteries.
What do I? And then I opened the radio. So this was pre-internet.
One year I wanted the what is the smaller at in Star Wars, the two-legged one called at ST? Is that what it's called?
I don't
No
know.
one remembers. Anyway,
Probably.
the two-legged, like in Return of the Jedi. Remember? I wanted one of those, like the action figure sets stuff, and you know what I mean. And at Sears, I went to the store because my dad worked there, and I memorized kind of the shape and size of the box and the weight and stuff, right? And then when we got close to Christmas, I'm like under the tree, I'm like, this is the AT-AT, whatever. And my parents got incredibly angry and mad at me, and they took it away from me because they thought I'd sneaked and looked. And to be fair, the reason why they did that is because my brothers would often like sneak and look into their presents. And I remember one year they got into it. I was pretty young. They got into it. They literally had gotten like remote control cars. They took them out of the boxes. This is in the early 80s, mind you. Out of the boxes. They put the batteries in and they just drove them around the house for a while. Like my parents are gone, right? And then they carefully put it all back and it was perfect. Like, oh, wow, what a surprise. Right? Yeah.
That's hilarious. I did the same thing though as a kid. My grandmother never wrapped anything in a box.
Oh, sorry. That should never
So
happen.
she got me the MC Hammer, Too Legit to Quit, I think CD or tape, whatever it was called at that time.
Cassette single?
Quit.
No, the entire cassette tape, right? Like the entire
Yep.
album. But she just wrapped it as a cassette tape. So I knew what it was.
Yep.
So everybody was at the house because my grandmother was down visiting, and they went out shopping. And I was home, so I went upstairs with a knife from the kitchen, and I cut the tape, and I opened it up, like I just slid it out of the packaging, and there it was. And then I just put it in the packaging and took a piece of tape, very carefully measured it, and put it over it.
You could do that with like a nice, like good razor blade and stuff. You could just carefully cut it, like, and then they're handed the package, like, oh, look at this, and you're not going to say anything, obviously, because you're the one responsible.
Right.
That's funny.
But yeah, that was the only one gift that I actually did that to. That, and oddly enough, the Christmas that I got the Nintendo, the NES Nintendo,
The Nintendo.
the Nintendo, yeah, back in the day. I looked under the tree and I went, "Oh, you guys got me a Nintendo," and they're like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "Just the shape of the box."
Did you get the Rob one? What was in it?
It came with Mario Duck Hunt and the gun and stuff.
Oh, you were the action set. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to get complete in box, the one with the Rob inside. They'll sell for like hundreds of dollars, not thousands.
Sorry,
1,000.
the what though inside?
Rob the Robot.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what Rob the Robot is?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can
it
show
was
you.
like
I have one.
Yeah, it had like the circular hands or something. on
It's
it.
a little robot toy, and it was first like stack up, I think, and it's really terrible, but it looks cool.
So I think it's Eric, by the way, to go circle back on who's on eBay. I think it's Eric there on his Apple because all we can hear is click, click, click. So he's obviously bidding on something.
Very slowly.
And his Apple too.
Yeah.
Go for
right,
it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm typing in an adventure game in Pascal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You know what you need, Eric?
What do I need?
A Power Mac G5 1.6 gigahertz.
You're going to send me one?
I could find you someone local.
He sends me good deals all the time. Seriously, believe
I
him.
do.
Yeah,
I find
and
great
I
deals.
I will actually back up what Garth said because Retro Techies hooked me up with some good deals.
Garth's making fun of me. You're saying the truth. Garth can't be bothered to take a little drive in his car to get good deals.
It's like 20 minutes away. You kidding me? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And your
20
Rolls
minutes.
Royce hasn't moved since you retired.
Royals.
Retro Techie, he lives in California. A 5 mile trip takes about 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
Actually, there you go. Actually, Mike's
Especially
right.
if you have to go anywhere near 101. You might as well just say, fuck it, it's not worth it.
There's that whole Saturday Night Live skit where they're talking. What was it? What's his name from Portlandia? Talking about like the freeways down in LA. Hey man, take the 405 or. Right.
Where in
El
California
Capitan.
are you, Garth?
Central California. I'm in Santa Cruz area.
Oh, okay.
What's
Santa
your
Cruz
exact
Mountains.
address? Address.
Okay, so you live with all the rich fucks.
No.
He is one. He's still
Rich is a
clearing,
relative term.
Yes.
compared to all of us. He's still clearing that fat Apple paychecks.
And all the subsidiaries, every time somebody says Garth and or Apple in the same sentence,
Joe's
For
like,
the
I know his
subsidiaries.
address. Damn it. Joe's gonna. Joe, it's a treasured secret. Lest the parrot get you.
I
There he
sent
is
Joe
over
a
there,
very
watching.
interesting.
Always watching.
I sent Joe a very interesting old IBM, I think, relic, and he refuses to go buy it. And I think it would be amazing. It would make a great video.
Oh, what
Okay.
thing, Urim?
I'll share it with you.
The only thing Retro Techie sends me is an Apple Monitor 3 some dude wants $100 for, and he thinks that's a great deal. I'm like, yeah, fuck that.
No, you have to negotiate. If he
That's
wants
what he
100,
does.
For $100, it better be fucking color.
if he wants to,
It better be more than one color.
Oh, hold on. Was it one of the weird monochrome ones? An actual later monochrome one?
Monitor
Apple 3.
yeah.
I have
Apple-
one down.
An Apple 3 monitor. Okay,
Right.
monitor 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are weird. Honestly, those are pretty collectible in the sense that they look nicely on an Apple 3, obviously, and maybe a Plus, whatever. But
Yeah,
But
actually,
honestly,
they're
it's-
actually really good displays because they have the anti-glare
Yeah.
screen on the front of them. I used to use them when I was in junior high. We used to have a bunch of the Monitor 2s and the Monitor 3s. And I actually always preferred the Monitor 3 because it had that anti-glare shield on it. And they got really good. They have really good picture.
Here,
But
I'm,
they're mon-
I'm sending you what I sent Joe. It was on Facebook. Okay. Hold on, I'll send it to you too, Mike, through text. Anyway, I think you
This
should
is
am
go-
like a.
I am not driving to Ohio for a
No,
$100
I'm
Monitor 3.
I'm showing you what I sent him. I didn't say for you to go.
Honestly, Retro Techie, I appreciate the text and everything, but it's too far for me.
What's in your electric car that's parked next to your Rolls Royce?
No, I thought the Rolls Royce was electric.
That seems
I
like a
said-
Dave Jones type of thing, Rich Techie. Right?
I sent this thing to all of you, even Eric. I sent
It
it
is
on
pretty cool
Twitter.
though.
Yes, it's
It is pretty
super
freaking
cool.
cool. It's
I
expensive.
get it.
didn't get the message.
What was it?
I sent it to
This
you on
weird
Twitter.
multi-processor core.
Yeah.
Do you want
Like,
to?
how rare is that? Like,
Retro Techie?
Just post it in the private chat or main chat or
Yeah, put
I
in.
sent it to all of you already.
I haven't. I didn't get your text.
suspicious.
I know.
No, I
Oh,
went
never
through.
mind.
She was
did
like,
it.
I
got
know.
it. I
went
got it.
through.
I got it. You sent me a picture of it.
Oh, it's a picture. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Shoot. Hmm.
A,
Oh yeah, it's a
1-bit.
It's a Facebook thing. Yeah, it's probably better anyway. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
I get stuff so I could use it. I can't use that.
You could use it to
Yeah.
trade for stuff you want.
Straight up.
That's all it is. 1-bit. I see your messages. If you come back to the Montreal area, we could probably do some trades if you're looking for stuff like that. Okay. I have a lot of big box.
Oh my god!
Relative
Wait,
term.
wait. Are
What?
you actually willing to part out some of your stuff?
Trade. I'm going to trade.
But still,
Yeah.
that's still getting rid of it.
Yeah, as long as I get something in return that I want. That's the whole point, right? Like, I'm not trying to sell my entire collection of things, but if I need something else or here's something I find interesting,
You need it.
these are just items. In the end, we're all going to be buried in a box under the ground. So,
Jeez,
Can't keep
I'm
it
not
going.
getting buried in the box.
Dark.
This took a dark turn.
the
I'm
end.
going into a furnace.
Okay, or burn, or,
Dark.
turn into a diamond, whatever we want. But
Well, Garth already turned. How many diamonds does he already have?
I buried them all. The parrot. Only the parrot knows.
mm.
That's why the parrot is suspect.
So this is why, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you put SSDs in these machines.
Are you telling us? Because we all probably have SSDs in our machines.
I'm just saying, on my stream, this is why you install an SSD in these computers.
Oh, so where are you gonna put that in anyway?
I'm decided.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Not you. This is about me.
You just bought it. You just bought it and you had to decide where you put it.
It was like 16 and change plus tax.
All right.
So I was
What's
like,
that-
okay,
What was the
I'll
brand
buy it.
again? Was it called Super Techno or something? I can't remember.
Patriot. Patriot. It's Patriot. So I'm a
It's a
Patriot.
Patriot one. That's
Yeah.
what
actually
is it?
funny.
120? Where
Yeah.
did you get it from?
It's some new website called Amazon.
Oh, okay.
You honestly should like put that Patriot thing out there. It's kind of hilarious. Like, what does this even mean? Like, are you being patriotic by using this?
I'm more excited for this one. It's only 64 gigs, but it's gonna go into one of those white adapters, and then I'm gonna use that 2.5 to 3.5 adapter, put it in my other iMac G3. Uh-oh,
I want to see
Black
that work
screen.
actually.
it's gonna work.
You have no idea the pain I just went through for this effing mother.
Your G4?
Effort.
Because those things are
Yes.
pains in the butt. Like, why do they take two different kinds of RAM? Who said, hey, you know what's a good idea? Let's put laptop RAM and desktop RAM in the
Space
same
consideration. Purely
That was
space
that was
consideration.
that was all Garth's department.
No, God, it's-
computer. Like, it's so annoying working on those ones too. By the way,
it is incredibly annoying.
I think
I got to the
like-
point. So just to let you know, I probably opened it and closed it about at least 4 times, just trying to get some sort of like your white adapter there working, which it won't work because there's literally no way to set a cable select setting on it. And then by the 5th or so time I got into it, I used another adapter, the Ableton one, where I could actually force it to cable select. And that time I turned it on, it literally it wouldn't turn on. It was the fan was running everything, and I smelled smoke. And yeah, anyway,
That means it's going really fast.
there was smoke coming out of it. So now since then I've tried a myriad of experiments I won't go into detail on, but I'm pretty sure either the power supply rails to those drives are wonky, which I'm not 100% sure I'm getting inconsistent result, or fully the IDE bus on this system is just completely dead because it doesn't even see the built-in optical drive now. So
They're
Wait.
pretty, but they're not the best computers to use.
I think what happens actually, the stupid Ableton adapter I put in, actually I think it smoked. It literally doesn't work at all. I use it in another setup. I think it actually smoked and might have destroyed something. So yay.
Oh, so Joe, check your Twitter. I just sent you an invite link.
Tweeter. Isn't he on that thing you're all annoyingly pushing each other to go on? That
Mastodon.
weird. What is it called?
Mastodon. I'm barely on the damn thing.
I didn't join. I have no
I
interest.
use it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But what are you doing there? Are you trying to get? You're getting like advice on things. Like what do you do on there? Are you just sharing
I'm
pictures?
posting what I post on Twitter on there too.
Oh.
Basically,
It's very similar to Twitter, but it's not at all Twitter. That's all I'll say about
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
yes. But I'm actually picking up more followers there than I did on Twitter.
Oh,
Smaller platform, so more
True.
people are
Or
seeing
more condensed people that are,
you. Mm.
in that area that would be interested in things like Pascal for the Apple II.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. The only time I ever did anything with Pascal was on IBM PCs in like I want to say 89 or 90 in high school. I don't remember any of it. I took a class and I did really well in it, but I don't know. I didn't like Pascal. I liked BASIC because I'm an idiot.
I didn't like BASIC. I liked Pascal a little bit better. But I hated Pascal once I got into C.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hi.
Hello,
Hi,
Joe.
peeps.
Yeah, I invited him.
me.
Trina.
Not you.
Damn straight.
Jeez. Oh my goodness.
I might.
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you doing, man?
Okay. You know, if I wasn't grumpy, you'd think there was something wrong with me.
Yeah, that's
You think
true.
there's something wrong with you either way, though.
Well, you're probably right there.
Oh man, I got a typo.
Well, that sucks.
I tell you, this editor is like the crappiest, smallest set of features of VI. Basically,
Eric, I'm loving your Apple II setup now too. By the way,
Emacs
That's the exact-
forever.
Yeah, right. I'm loving the it's the same keyboard type and colors and stuff that I have on my Apple II, which is actually thankfully thankfully the same one I used in elementary school when I first used one. But I like the whole little monitor and stuff. It works perfect.
Yeah, they came out while I was in college,
Yeah.
but I never used one.
Old.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah,
I never used one before, so it's kind of interesting. I don't know if this keyboard is supposed to feel this.
It's very clackety.
It's got a lot of resistance.
Here, let's make Eric.
It's not like a 2C keyboard if that's something else you've ever used.
Well, I don't know what a
Or a
2C
Macintosh
keyboard's
It's more
like.
of like the dip, 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 dip.
So,
Oh.
what's the earliest Macintosh? Mac Plus was the earliest Mac I used back in the day. So,
Is this the one that you picked up at VCF?
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So
This is
the,
the Mac,
from the van guy or whatever.
right?
the guy with the van in the back,
I love it.
and
It's like
Oh my God.
you and Adam just over there, like let's get some Apple IIes.
well, Adam's like,
Awesome.
"Come with me now." I'm like, "Okay." There's a guy with a van in the back.
Not
There
told
you
me
go,
that's
Garth.
not
You
the,
want to use Windows 10?
Oh, like that. Windows 8 is what I want to use.
Windows 8 looks just like this.
8.1.
This-
If
this
you're gonna touch it.
This is just the first phone that I grabbed. So
Hey, Mike, is there any good Mac I could install Windows 8 on that would make sense? It would actually run fairly well. Do you know, or offhand?
Core 2 Duo.
Just a basic Core Duo. Okay.
Yeah.
Put it on your
Might
Mac.
try
Core
that.
2 Duo or early Core I.
Why do you want to run Windows 8?
So I want to experience that. I've never run it, never installed it, never
Okay.
touched it, and
Are-
never.
what-
Well,
are
touched it.
you a masochist?
just imagine
Why not? Right?
just imagine if you had a touch screen on your computer and you had to use a mouse.
Yep. Perfect. So
Click
I've
your
got
install.
it. I'm gonna use an iMac.
Install Windows 7 and see if there you can just update it to Windows 8 or 8.1.
Windows 8 was actually okay, but the interface was absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, the core operating system wasn't the problem.
I mean, it was after they updated to 8.1, so it was stable and it was a solid operating system. It's just the whole interface was shit.
It needed
Great,
to be a
yep.
tablet touchscreen to be usable.
It's like Microsoft is like, hey, we got this Windows phone here. We just bought Nokia. Hey, let's make this into a desktop operating system and really piss them off.
Well, the idea behind it was it would be easier for developers and users to have exactly the same interface on everything.
Yeah.
And they were pushing touch screen pretty heavily.
Yep.
But it was still crap. I know, because I was working in Dynamics CRM at the time, and they did that side-scrolling menu thing, and just we hated it. Absolutely hated it.
Now on the phone, it's a freaking awesome.
Phone or tablet, it's fine.
I loved my Windows phone. I still have my original Nokia, which has Windows 7.5 on it. I have a Nokia that has Windows 8, and then I have this. This is an Alcatel One Touch. This has 10 on it.
Yeah, you had a Nokia 800,
600.
600. Okay, I had an 800. One of the Microsoft evangelists gave it to me so I'd do development.
Oh, okay.
Because they were trying to get people to develop apps for it. And the development environment was really good if you were a Microsoft Stack developer. But nobody wrote anything for it. It died.
Yeah, it's a shame. It you know, I never would have gone to an iPhone if it wouldn't have been for the lack of support on the Windows side.
Yeah.
Because I never had issues with my Windows phones. I mean, they always did what I needed them to do, but unfortunately, the app support just wasn't there. And you know, when you want to do something as basic as get on YouTube, you know, it's. I mean, and the one good thing about, not having official apps on the Windows phone is that there are a lot of people who actually picked up the Slack. Like I do actually have like a YouTube app and a Facebook app and stuff like that on my Windows 10 phone.
Yeah.
That were written by third parties.
Hmm.
And they're actually really good. I mean, the YouTube app I have is probably just as good as using it on a desktop. You know, it's not quite as polished as like an iPhone is. Yeah, it works fairly well. It is slow though.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, I have to be the devil's advocate.
Oh boy.
I love you, Mike. I'm kidding.
What was a Windows 10 phone though? You said Windows 10 phone.
Yeah. That's what I was just showing you.
It runs basically that whole phone ecosystem was basically the entire Windows API.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take an app and just say my target is device, and it would compile it and be like, all right.
Yeah, like I said, it was a decent development environment. Because if you knew how to use the .NET framework and C#, you could build desktop apps that use the same kind of interface as a phone app, and it was responsive and it would scale, and but too little, too late.
So I got a weird question for you, Joe.
Okay.
Why are you putting pink over the black?
Pink is the selection color. If I unselect it, it turns brown. I am drawing a power plane layer on a 4-layer board.
So this is one of the inner layers?
Yes. And now I'm going to take the exact same thing and then set it to the other inner layer. There you go.
It looks to me like he's trying to copy somebody's intellectual property.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's copyrighted in 1984.
It's not like I've got like I mean what are you talking about? Lies.
Hey.
Illusion.
It works, by the way.
That's good.
But basically what I'm doing is these were originally designed to just take the chip.
Yeah.
I'm redesigning it to take a PLCC carrier, so you can put the
Ooh.
PLCC variant in because those are way easier to get.
Ah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
And I'm almost done. Actually, I just have to fill these.
Of
ground
what?
planes.
The 68881 or the MMU?
The 68882.
Or yeah, 68882.
Don't forget the ground plane.
That's power, ground, power, ground. Yep. Is that a joke again about the whole like blue scuzzy missing power?
Yeah, that was a poor attempt at a joke.
Okay.
So here we go again.
Bye.
So I forgot that I had to reset the date.
Oh, you have to install it?
Yeah.
Again.
because-
It's another thing that Garth set up when he left.
No. I just recently made new USB sticks for those OSs. It was actually pretty easy to do.
So annoying with that date thing.
Yeah, that's why I made final separate sticks and everything for each one of them.
This Mac Mini, dual core Mac Mini that I've got, I had to use an external hard drive to get it to load. I couldn't use a USB stick.
What?
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm sorry. It wasn't a USB stick I was trying to use. It was a USB stick adapter for a SD card.
Oh.
And it wouldn't
interesting.
recognize that.
Why couldn't you just put the USB? Why couldn't you just put the micro SD card in a regular SD card and plug it in the back?
In a what?
Did they have an SD slot in those? 2012?
There's no SD slot in this.
The 2012, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
No, there ain't. Not in a minute.
Lies.
It's in the back.
No. Not unless they disguise it as a USB slot.
Maybe it's a 2012.
It's not a 2012 Mac Mini.
Oh, what is it, Garth? I can't remember.
Apparently, you're
Maybe
killing
it's a
my-
2010.
Apparently
Yeah, gosh,
you're
actually,
killing
Eric, it's got to be even earlier because even my 20, I think this is a 2010 one that has an SD slot in it. This,
Oh,
is,
okay.
this is DisplayPort on it even.
Yeah, it does have an
It's
SD
sad I
card.
don't know this, but
2012 does, for sure.
I'll have to
All the-
look and
all
see what
the
the
other-
model is.
Rich
All
Techie, this
the
is the one
aluminum-
that has the
Yeah.
loud fan. I have to use software on it.
Oh man, it's tiny, tiny print.
It-
I'm not sure if you can boot off that though and use it as a startup disk though, right?
Does your Mini have an optical drive?
Oops.
Yes.
So it's not 2012.
Oh wait, that's not a 2012. That's like a 2009.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. I don't
2012,
know.
it's thin,
It could be 2010.
thin aluminum. No, 2010 was thin aluminum, but it has optical drive, but it's thin.
Yeah.
That looks like, is it white polycarbonate on it?
Yeah, it feels like it.
Then yeah, it's
Why do
it's
we-
pre
that's a
2010.
boring-
Oh, that's a Core 2 Duo model.
That's what
Yeah.
I said. Core
Oh.
2 Duo.
Okay.
Here we go.
Well, you said no. You said dual core, and I thought 'cause
Okay,
the
so I said it backwards. Sorry.
the
Cruo.
the i5 in the aluminum Mac Minis is a dual core.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's why I thought you were talking about one of them because those were the only ones I'd never even thought about the Core 2 Duo.
Okay, this is 11. It's a A1176.
That's a 2009, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
I
it works pretty well.
So,
I
Garth,
am
I,
They're not bad.
I from some normal.
Garth, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Since you
Yes.
worked at Apple.
Oh, he was there.
No. But
There.
I showed up and I, you know.
It's not picking on Garth. It's actually picking on
My
Apple as a
camera.
company. What is it with this about time that never, ever, ever is right? Like
Every
did
company does
people
that.
at Apple
Every
just go,
software does
well, whatever, we give up.
That's actually a very well-known software problem. How is it supposed to know ahead of time what the performance of the machine is going to be? So they use guessing.
Approximately. Yeah.
Sometimes those numbers go to the negative numbers, if you're lucky.
Learn to battery.
Are you talking about Microsoft Minutes or something?
No, Apple Minutes.
Microsoft Minutes.
Same diff.
Well, an
Yeah.
Apple Minute is 1.3 hours.
Well, I have 16 minutes to go, so do the math.
We're gonna be here a while.
How many times has anyone ever actually stuck a Post-it note on your screen to watch the progress bar move? Is it actually moving? Is it moving?
Oh, I've done
Yeah,
that.
I've
plenty
done
of
that.
times.
Yeah, I've done that. Not recently. I used to do that way back in the day, though, with Windows.
I had to do that when I was doing like hardware firmware flashes. Like, there's no way in hell I need to reboot this thing. I have to make sure it's actually moving.
All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab some chips. And
I almost did that the other day when I installed Ventura on my MacBook Pro, because it just sat
jeez.
there and sat there and sat there, and it kept saying the same thing, and then finally 5 minutes later said it went from 21 minutes to 20 minutes. Okay, well, it must be doing something.
Scary.
Yeah, it took like an hour and a half to install Ventura on that damn thing. Of course, I was open coring it and everything else, so it's not exactly a very fast process.
You know the problem with typing in code for a game?
That you're typing?
Tedious.
Now I know how it works. I know all the secrets.
now you know all
It's not going to be as fun to play.
Yep. Okay,
like-
let's see what we got here.
Honey, can you type this up for me, please?
Yeah,
Hey,
that
not-
would be a no.
Not to be a spoil sport or anything, but maybe you should type up a new Pascal editor first.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
What's the fun in that?
Retirement hit you hard there. That's what I'm thinking.
All right. That's enough of that fun.
There we go. I'm back.
Next
with
thing you
the-
know, Eric's going to be asking me, hey, Mike, can you beta test this for me?
Yep.
And my Apple II catches on fire, goes up in flames.
Actually,
Burns out.
I'm gonna. This book is half decent. I want to get through. There's like 3 versions of the game where they get more and more, sophisticated with it.
Yeah.
It uses a database file so that you can define the game. It's similar to
Power.
Zork is done. So when I get it finished, I want to create my own game using it and then release it.
Cool.
I thought that'd be kind of fun.
Lens cap
Take
attached.
your lens cap off, dickhead.
It's funny when you start this thing up, it tells you like Mavic Sony discs recommended. It's like, really? Okay.
This is the
Sad
bottom.
thing is when that thing was out, their discs were some of the worst.
Isn't that funny, right?
I like using the more reliable floppy disks.
I like verbatim.
Mirror it. Simple image mirror. And that is pin A1. Okay.
Did anyone see Dana's recent creation where she did a 5 1/4 inch hard shell floppy disk?
Yeah.
She also
Did
did
the opposite too, right?
I wish they had those.
She also did the opposite.
Oh,
so
no.
she made a
Trina.
3 1/4.
Right.
So we look.
But wouldn't it have been nice to have those 5 1/4 inch discs in a hard case like that?
Right?
Not that, half of you would know what I'm talking about.
That would have
Oh.
been a bitch to store.
Can somebody get rid
That,
of
that, that would have been almost as bad as trying to store SideQuest discs.
It's all
I
done.
wouldn't think they'd be that thick. I guess zip disks were kind of hard to deal with too.
It's basically that.
I mean, I will say it would have been pretty cool if you would have had a hard shell 5 1/4 inch disc.
Yeah.
Because if you really think about it, a 3.5 inch disc really doesn't store that much more data than a high density 5 1/4 does.
Right.
It's only 200K more.
Did someone get rid of the bot, by the way?
I sure did.
Thank you.
I sent it into.
Oh, I want to find love on a new dating site.
I put him in timeout. I banned him. I reported him. That poor bat right.
And nothing will happen.
Oh shit, Steve's here.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Who let him in?
It's Steve.
Ground.
Oh, he's talking about free capacitor love.
Baby, ride around like a record, baby, ride round, round, round. I want your love. Sorry.
Hey, Joe.
No need to apologize.
Joe, you're creating. You do. You
me a
do.
favor. Don't quit your day job because you
It
suck.
wouldn't be a stream without you. Joe.
There's
You
Mike.
can start singing randomly and badly.
Yeah, that's true.
Mike, do you want to send Steve the invite link?
Too late. I've already done it.
You might want to rephrase that as Mike, send him the link, because if you ask him if he would like to do it, he'd probably say no.
That's true. That
No,
would.
she's better looking than you are, Joe. I'll do whatever she wants.
Fair point.
Did anyone else see the eBay sellers selling the $59 Maxell batteries? Or $29? I'm not sure.
I saw it was shared a photo of it.
Slightly used.
Yeah, right? It's actually pretty bold to put up a joke like that, but I think it's pretty funny.
I hope it sells.
They have like 10 available.
Apparently, Garth sent you the link, so if you want.
Honestly, I'm more impressed by their photo of all the unexploded batteries they actually have in possession. So it's quite the flex. I think they're looking to.
So Ron's finally dumping his stock in batteries.
Yeah. Oh come on! Somebody's okay. That's hilarious.
What?
So are they like?
Where did I
brand
see
new?
this? Somebody had this on Discord, I think. Somebody had a G4 with a asset tag from Walt Disney featuring animation, and it's on eBay now.
I want one. I want one of those G5. What are the ones that they were? Well, no, it was Intel, but they were. It was the Xbox.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Development G. I keep saying G5. It wasn't a G5. Development Mac Pros with like the Intel whatever board it was inside. But I'm never gonna find one logo. It's only in the States.
We have all the cool stuff.
It's true.
So are they new batteries that the person's selling, or are they used for $29.95?
They don't even make batteries anymore. I don't think. It's from those are the original batteries for old machines.
Okay.
The shtick is that it's not exploded batteries that are Maxell and everything.
You should buy a Trina.
For what?
For
Say
a
that you
while.
want.
JCM.
I don't have anything that will take up.
I didn't get a JCM badge.
Focus. Okay.
What? JCM badge?
Yeah.
I sent you stickers recently. What are you talking about?
You didn't send me anything.
I swear to everything holy that I did.
You sent me stickers. Are you sure about that?
I'm like pretty gosh darn.
Are you geek with social skills? Because he sent me them. Hold on.
No, I wish I was that.
It shows the skill.
No,
No, he's not.
I just posted about getting his stickers. I have like the whole thing behind me. I didn't post it on Dinosaur or whatever. I posted it on Twitter.
Steve says he's gonna be on in 2 minutes. He's just fixing his hair. He'll appreciate that. I know he's watching, so I know.
That's adorable.
I'm gonna get a terrible text from him now.
That's too funny.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Well, Garth, at least he styles his hair.
I'm sorry.
word.
I won't do anything else but just do this.
Well, see, that's what the retired life does for you,
Man,
Eric.
dusty down here.
You know, you just don't care about your hair.
Yeah, I really can't complain. I think I shaved once this week.
You shaved this week? Your leg? What did
I
you
shaved
shave?
here?
Okay.
You know, because
Roger
I
Tech,
don't
you
like
shaved off your goatee.
scruffy stuff here.
Who's scruffy looking?
Me, I'm scruffy. looking. I'm always scruffy.
Who's
looking.
scruffy looking?
No,
I'm Scruffy, the janitor.
Bad.
But Eric, you had this. If you started just using Linux,
Linux.
time, you had that Linux look.
Here we go again.
Oh, I should wear suspenders. I could be one of those pretentious Unix guys.
There you go.
Pretentious Unix guys.
Linux.
Pretentious
You
Unix
could
guys.
cosplay that.
Get your badge today.
Yeah, doesn't take much to cosplay that, does it? No, actually, I was thinking about going to
Oh, there
one
it
of
is.
the cons with my daughter dressed up as Darwin and hand out Darwin awards.
Oh, that's hilarious.
VCC. We need to do VCC. I'm not weird. Oh wait, yes I am.
You sound like
I'm
a
just
Linux user.
Joe. If you can't handle it, just let it go.
That's right. Linux user.
And Joe, we trust.
Linux.
In Joe we trust. Oh gosh, here we go. Do you really?
What was
Do you
Sean?
really
Sean
want
was calling
to?
it GOS. What was he calling it?
GOS?
What was Sean calling GOS? GOS.
Joe,
GEOS.
I
He's calling it
trust your
GEOS, actually.
guesses more than most people's facts.
Okay, like, are you saying I'm Spock now or something?
No,
Engage.
like maybe.
Not the right guy.
Spock never said engage.
Oh,
Fascinating.
let them eat cake.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Man's got to do what a man's got to do.
I've tasted. What did he say? I tasted meat and enjoyed it. One of the episodes in the original series where they got sent back in time, or he did. They're on a planet. The librarian sent people back into time because their son was going to go supernova.
Oh no, I missed a spot.
They went to the library.
Oh, Mr. It was
Library.
My
Eight-
brain.
What's wrong with saying library?
Warberry?
Mr. Atos.
Are you picking on my New York, Michigan accent?
No.
Yes.
Hey, you're in Ohio. You got the same problem.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
It's all of us that went on the Erie Canal.
Canal. The canal.
Okay, I just gotta reconnect my Ethernet.
Why?
My ancestors used to live near Joe. A long time ago.
Maybe you're related to Joe and you don't even know it.
It's possible.
Long time ago,
Bye, bye.
in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under attack.
My mic smells like a beer. No, my beer smells like a mic. No, that's not it
Your
either.
beer smells like Mike.
Ooh.
Your beard smells like what?
And the
Hey, Mike,
microphone
not the
smells like a
mic.
beer.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Okay,
No, Weird Al covered that one as "Sing us a song, you're the Spider-Man."
Sing us a song tonight.
Agreed. Who came up with
Singing
the
all
idea?
of it's down.
Garth? Who came up with the idea of having to click agree twice?
It wasn't
what?
Garth.
What was
He
what was
just
my
tested
idea?
the stuff.
They're-
Oh, did you get to the agree twice thing? Yeah, I actually wrote a bug. I said, you know what, we should absolutely make sure that the user has to agree twice here.
That has been a Mac operating system thing since like forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you actually read the thing? No,
No.
but
Well, at least they don't
make
make you
click the
scroll
damn
down to the
buttons,
bottom. Like some of it does.
Yeah.
Hey, Trina, somebody says hi.
No. Oh,
Kitty.
we lost Retro Peggy.
Yeah, he got pretty bad about that.
though.
Hold on for a second. Which one is that one?
Lydia.
That one's a
Thank
floof.
you.
She's a floof.
Isn't Lydia who doesn't really like? Oh my god! I thought it was actually Reggie coming back. Isn't Lydia the one that gets all mad at you though, Mike? Is Lydia the one who gets angry at you?
Oh, she gets angry at everything.
Oh, okay.
She's angry at the world.
No,
How
this
you
is
doing,
Richard
everybody?
Hey,
Wow,
Steve.
that's voice.
Hey, Steve.
Hey,
My
Steve,
What?
why do you have your lights on?
I'm in the friggin' basement.
Oh, that's so
How many
weird, Steve.
lights
When you
are
first
there?
talked, it's like you were doing a voice like, "How you doing, everybody?"
Are there
I was like-
4 lights?
It was really funny. I'm like, "Is he?" They're like, "What? What's wrong?" I'm like, "No, I heard weird voice, right?" Sorry.
No, it's
I
the
see
first
4
time I'm
lights.
using the headphones with this iPad on StreamYard. I've never done it before, so I don't even know if it's
Okay,
working.
yeah.
So.
I mean, yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah.
Now you're
No,
so
it
funny.
sounds fine now. It sounds fine, but at first you were like, it was really weird. Okay, Joe's here too.
Can you
I'm so
move
used
this
to
a
looking
little,
at the carpet
Steve?
and not the hanging
I
wires.
this is where I'm perched on a desk,
Yeah, I know,
and the
but-
iPad's on an easel, so there's not much I can do here,
You got
unfortunately.
that stupid light cutting you.
Okay, I want to know one thing. Did you screw in a separate power strip to the back of your rolling desk thing there? As we
That's
would have in
without the
90s?
light. It's probably not the best.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, but then I can't see anything.
Oh,
No, but this desk has a power dealie on it, so I
Oh,
don't need
cool,
the strip
perfect.
nailed to the back.
Ooh, it's a Surge Master.
Got a quadro.
Yes, okay. We know you have computers and none of us have. You must be better than us.
Yeah, and you have cats that none of us have, so you must be better than us.
Hey, you don't want a cat. I tried to give you one. You
Mike, the crazy cat
The
lady.
cat would not coerce well with the rabbits. I
wait.
imagine.
which cat
Yeah, I
did you
don't
try to
think so.
Steve used to have a cat.
Which cat
Yeah,
did you try
but
to
he
keep
was
Steve?
also 16 and like slept 20,000 hours a day.
Sounds like most of my cats. They all sleep about
And he,
20,000
and he was
hours.
and he was never in the same room as the rabbits unless the rabbit was with us in our arms. We weren't that stupid because the cat's saliva is toxic to rabbits. So like you would bite them or anything.
Seriously,
Oh.
wow.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Lydia would love to have a rabbit friend.
yeah, exactly. It don't move no more.
No.
Aw.
It makes you feel better, Mike. I think the Quadro is a dead floppy drive.
She's probably ready to freaking. She's probably plotting my death right now after that.
Just deciding, whether how long to let you fester until she eats you when you die.
That's the last we ever heard from Mike.
Yeah. Cats don't wait around.
You're just asking for it.
Dogs will wait till they get excited.
She's actually very sweet. She's just very. She just kind of set in a way.
Honestly, I'd love a cat, but we live in a spot where the cat will get killed or the cat will kill everything around us. So
That sounds like
Kind of a-
nature.
yeah.
Oops, I forgot a semicolon. That's not going to work.
Welcome to Pascal.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Are you typing a program out of a book or something?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Just can't get enough.
Does said book tell you what each command is doing, or?
Actually, the book does go through what the architecture is and how it works
Oh, okay.
before it gets to the code. So it's actually pretty well written. Of course, I skipped all that stuff and went right to typing in the code, but that's how I
Programmer's
learned.
got a program.
What's that?
Said programmer's gonna program.
Yeah, and it's not programming. I'm just copying it right now, but it's my way of learning how the code works is by
Yeah.
typing it in.
That's P code. That's UCSD P code, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. USCD or whatever it is.
But it only does
keyboard
console writing. It doesn't use joysticks or anything, so it should transfer okay to Apple II Pascal.
I hope it don't
Shake the
flood the
battery a little
motor.
bit.
Why are these in? Why? Huh? Did
What's
I
that?
lose them?
Don't flood it.
Do
Shake it harder,
I found
Garth.
if it-
Maybe it'll work.
I find if I take the batteries out of this keyboard, this stupid wireless keyboard, and I put them back in, they always go back to 80% no matter how low they are. I think this time, maybe they're really dead now.
Garth, I have like 40 of those that I got from Eway's place. You're welcome to have one. They may not.
No,
be
no, it's
better
not.
than
It's
that.
fine.
It's
It works
different.
well. It's just the batteries are
He
going.
gave me like 5 of them, and he still didn't even make a dent in his supply.
3-1.
Well, because I told Mike, I'm like, do you want one or two? He's like, I'll take a few, and I'm like, I've never tested these. One of them works out of the batch probably. So here you go.
This is a good one.
Actually, all
Doesn't have
5 of them
batteries
work.
built into it.
Believe it or
Yeah, I
not.
have-
I think the batteries actually
every
died.
single one
I'll
of
be
them
damned.
work.
Ah.
I burned one. I burned one up at work.
Set to layer.
Somebody dropped something on it.
All right, we're gonna see if I can
Yeah,
turn on my.
And the keys on it were
camera.
so black you couldn't even see what the keys were supposed to be anymore.
Yeah.
And then I replaced it with another
Gross.
one. I still have it. Actually, it's sitting right over here.
Gross.
So this floppy drive, if I put a disk in, it'll just eject it. So the eject motor works, but it doesn't like anything I'm putting.
I would
in.
check the switches on the front, make sure they're getting proper continuity. They might be confused about if there's a disc in there.
Now that is a well-used keyboard.
Oh, throw that away.
Gross. Oh god.
Nice.
Do you take that to the bathroom with you?
No,
Don't
this is,
answer
this
that
is one-
question.
This is
Don't
one
answer
I-
that question.
This is the one I used to use at the garage.
Yeah.
Oh,
This-
That's actually pretty clean for a garage keyboard.
Well, that's because I only used it for about 6 months
Oh, okay.
before I quit. The other one was the other one. I had another one just like this, and the keys were so black you couldn't even read them.
Yeah.
So,
okay, I'm an idiot. I fixed the floppy drive.
Oh,
You plug it in.
plugged it in.
I was gonna say, did you plug it in?
There's the key on the Quadra, and if it's in the lock position,
Oh,
which
you
you
had
have
it
to
in the
turn
lock
into turn,
position.
it'll eject the disk right away. So that explains why I couldn't boot off of my System 7 stack here.
So
You know, so.
the
You forgot to
error-
turn it on.
User error. User error.
Pebcac. Problem exists between key and chair.
Hey, you said that to me earlier.
Ouch.
Okay, I'm gonna do the battery recondition wherever I drop the batteries. But now they work again.
You have to shake them. That energizes the particles in there.
How does your hey Garth? How does your multimeter work? I mean, how
Oh, that's
well
great.
does it work?
It's a really good one.
Which
And honestly, the
model
best
is it?
thing. Oh, so who was saying this? Who said that they figured out that the Kai Wheats one, if they replace the leads, they don't do the delayed freaking beat, which would destroy me, honestly, right?
Oh, really? I didn't.
Yeah, if
know
they
that.
replace the leads, they
leads
said.
that come with them they're like tin plated, so they're not as conductive, so they don't pick up. They don't make as good of a connection to things while you're trying to do continuity tests.
So somebody was saying that they found probably do the resistance and the thickness of the leads or something when you do the continuity. So it's like you touch and like beep, like 20 minutes later, right, or whatever it is, right? And then, so he said that yeah, it works better if you switch the leads. So who knows? Yeah,
Oh, really?
I switched these leads to these nicer pointy ones, but the cable's all rubbish. But yeah, I like this. It works really well. I had a cheapo one. I got this one like 3 years ago. It's been a while actually.
Garth, was it not Rudy that said that?
I think you're right. Yes, thank you. I think you're right.
Which model is that you have?
This is the one of the EV blog one. I don't think you can get this one now. It's the 786 BM 786.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got one of the BM32 whatever, one of the earlier ones, and it died.
Great.
He said B.
Stop working.
Okay, let's see.
I
Yeah.
hear if you shake them, it re-energizes them.
Right.
So Steve,
It works.
There's a
Connected
box.
again. Let's see.
Hold on.
There's a what?
There's a box.
Okay. So I'm
Okay.
checking the battery. I'm checking the battery level on my keyboard. It's now 100%.
You fixed it. Send all the batteries to Garth for reconditioning.
I think I figured out the secret ultimate. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go with these batteries, man. They actually measured at 1.3 volts each, so they're going down. But
So Steve, if you see, I don't know if yeah, there it is. See the box?
I see a box.
it's hilarious.
Yeah. That is your box.
Oh, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
Is it printer shaped?
No,
I'm not saying what's in it, but
Oh God. Well,
as I keep finding more
unfortunately, you
stuff-
have my.
Yes, I do.
Have his
What do you have? Is ah.
Yeah, I know.
what
Kind
did
of cut
you
it
say?
there.
Sorry,
No,
my
he's gonna
connection was breaking up.
Oh.
Oh. I said, thankfully, you have my address.
Yes,
Unfortunately, I guess.
Put it in
I'm
the-
going to switch the Wi-Fi on this thing.
Put his address in the chat.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I mean, he's put it in his own stream enough times.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but those were
yes.
private streams about steak, and I usually remember to delete them.
You should remember.
I just love typing keywords in uppercase.
Ah.
I think I'll do COBOL next, right?
There we go. I just put Steve's address in the chat.
Oh, Any Street. That's interesting. My aunt lives on Any Street.
That's
Also in
thanks.
NJ.
That's really
Thanks,
close.
Trina.
Hey, no.
I wonder why I don't stop by here too often. It's the warm welcome I always get. Thank you.
90210. Interesting. You're closer to me than I thought you were, Steve.
Yeah, New Jersey moved.
I mean, you're still hella far away, but I bet you taking never would
it's
understand.
New Jersey.
Yeah, I'm
moved.
not going to drive to LA to get a computer, Rich Dicky.
Drive your car.
Yeah, 90210 was Beverly. That show Beverly Hills or whatever the hell.
Do 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 do.
I never
Too
watched
young.
it.
I don't know that show.
And it's literally the only postal or the zip code that just every time I think of a zip code, that's the only zip code I know. So
That's good, right?
You don't think of your own? Oh, you don't
I
have.
was thinking-
We don't have
we
zip
don't
codes.
have zip codes.
I was
Okay,
thinking
you don't
one
think-
I'll
You
give
have
you
like
some
weird
random zip codes.
multi-character weirdness. It's like BZQ9303637QQR.
As
Zach,
if ours make sense, Joe. As if ours make
They
sense.
do.
No.
Ours actually have a specific sequence that's based on age of the post office, its alphabetical position in a specific geographic location, and then the geographic location.
Nerd.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Jeez. I mean, he's not wrong, though.
Hold on. Now I want to find out what a postal code means in Canada.
ooh,
It's
I
whoever
want
decided to type whatever that day.
I want to go to the ice room.
Simple text cannot open this document. It may be in use by someone else. Who?
Steve, there might be a ghost in your computer.
Yeah, this is a
You may have a
ghost.
ghost. You should edit that. You should edit that warning. Say you may have a ghost possessing your computer.
A ghost in the machine.
Gee,
If I open, well, I think this text file is corrupt.
I think the dialogue saying yeah.
Uh,
I think the dialogue saying it's in use by someone else might be another system. You
It's
know,
not a text
process.
file. I'm trying to read the binary there.
Yeah, it's trying too hard.
I love it
So I
how
got the
it'll
system working.
it'll open up files that it just really shouldn't.
Yeah, that's why I think Apple had to include
That's-
MacLink Plus eventually, because it was just like getting too silly.
BBF man was awesome. That saved me so many times.
Was that Garth?
BB edit.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said something edit, and I'm like, what? Ooh, what?
I probably did say that. Who remembers downloading like literally text files, quote unquote text files from IRC channels, and then combining them together in giant like strings of like whatever somehow? And I think in a text editor.
Yeah.
I vaguely had memories of how to do this, but it was incredible. I think that's the way I got my original Windows 95 install was from IRC.
BBS is
Was it IRC or what was he using?
I used to download stuff from BBS's.
I used to download it.
Joe,
illegal,
fix
away from the
my
right
Power
website.
PC card. It doesn't do happy.
It doesn't do happy. Well, I don't do
It gets-
happy either. That's why I have medication.
It gets hot, and that's all it does.
It gets hot. Did you recap it?
By the way,
It was missing a capacitor, and I just shoved one on there, and it gets less hot. But
It's less hot. Okay. Well, you're on the right
technical
track.
term.
Keep going.
All right.
So, Joe, here's a bit of information about our postal codes. The first letter is the postal district. The first 3 characters are the forward sortation area. And then the last 3 characters are the local delivery unit.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
just random.
Those sound like a lot of made-up words.
Not
Yeah,
the
necessarily.
beta squirts.
Like I know, like all of Nova Scotia starts with a B. All of Ontario is M.
B for
Newfoundland is
Why
But-
didn't they use
Like,
N
like-
for Nova Scotia?
yeah,
And
it's like
There's also Newfoundland.
Yeah, but Newfoundland's
Ah.
an A.
Newfoundland could have been an F.
or
It is
NU.
an F by.
See, they won't get that.
Yeah, I know. Nobody will get that. Yeah. Earl, like, what's wrong?
I'm
with
1
you?
quarter Canadian. I get it.
No,
1 quarter.
I am 1 quarter Canadian.
wrong
I
quarter.
really am.
Wrong.
That's all I got to claim anymore.
Which quarter?
My grandfather's Canadian.
That's not what I meant.
Oh.
So, Steve and Joe, are what you're telling me is that all these oscilloscopes and the fancy equipment and everything are totally unnecessary. You just make it not hot.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's either too cold or too hot. That's the basis of all electronic fixing.
Okay.
Just recap everything. It'll fix everything.
And by the way, if it's too
You'd be
hot,
surprised.
when it's too hot or too cold, that's also Canadian weather.
Yeah.
We either complain it's too hot or it's too cold.
The
Nothing.
stupid snow
We're
today.
supposed to. Our highs are going to be in the 30s this week. That's
I'm in
fun.
Michigan. I might as well be in Toronto.
Yeah.
This is true. Eric.
It was 71 degrees here today.
I hate you, Garth. I hate you. I have to wear
This is-
socks in the basement because the floor is almost freezing. Don't even get that
California.
thermometer.
You have no idea that we're all just going to burn down in the spring. So yeah, great. that's our payment.
Everything will be
Yeah.
on fire in the fall. Yeah, that's,
Pretty much.
That's the only way it could get higher than 72. Is
You
if
know,
you're
Ohio
on
has-
fire.
Ohio has 4 seasons. You know what they are?
Sloppy
Ohio,
winter,
Ohio, and Ohio.
frozen winter.
Winter, and construction.
Yeah, it sounds like Michigan.
Ow!
We have sloppy winter and very cold winter, and then very dreary brown, muddy winter, and then summer. We don't get autumn and spring. We get mud.
Just an update on this Mac Pro. I've got the OS installed and I'm just doing updates.
Oh,
Are
good.
you do High Sierra or did you do El Capitan?
I did El Cap because that's the max you can put on it.
And
okay.
That's the max you think you could put on it.
Yes.
Well, okay, that's the max you can put on it without like patchers and
Oh, well, actually, for that one, it should be Gala or High Sierra. It should be High
Where's the
Sierra.
fun in
I
that?
think 10.13.
according to
What-
Joe's,
what-
or
what
according
model?
to- it's a Mac Pro 4.1.
Yeah, you can do High Sierra on there. You just need the EFI patcher.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
That thing. Yeah.
It's not hard.
hey.
Use one of the patcher dealies.
Either way, I'm just selling it, so I'm not gonna
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, you're right.
start patching it and stuff. Boop.
Oh,
I've already
jeez.
had to go in and change the date. That was more work than I had to do.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I gotta change that back.
I love the up nostril view this iPad gives me.
Well, at least some of it's obscured by your mustache. So
Thank goodness.
yes.
Oh, and we got even a better one from Joe. You missed it.
Thank
I'll have to
God.
rewind later.
Yeah, rewind and rewatch.
Weather. Let's see what it's like in my neck of the woods.
I
So
think
you
I
get-
made the
It's
quadrant happy.
freezing.
You got snow today as well,
It's-
Mr. Peggy?
It's like 0 degrees centigrade right now.
Well, that's not good.
Centigrade.
That's
Centigrade.
not bad though.
Centigrade.
Centipede, centigrade, whatever.
Celsius.
I asked because I know Joe probably knows the answer. What really is the difference between Celsius and centigrade? Is it the same thing, just
The
different
name.
wording, or is that really it?
Maybe how it was measured, or
It's a little bit more complex than that. It's
Yeah.
a little more subtle.
was it how they established the actual temps?
Heat.
It not exactly.
Yeah,
Celsius came later.
yeah,
And it was how can I centigrade was specifically defined as it starts at water freezing and ends at water boiling. They're
Right.
100 points centigrade.
yeah.
Celsius came back and was defined as the ITU standard. But what they did is they stated that 0 is the freezing point of water, not
Yep.
the
That's
temperature is based on the freezing point of water. Like water freezes at 0.
I see.
So they redefined water by Celsius, if that makes sense. The same way they redefined the speed of light by the number of hyperfine quantum transitions of a cesium atom or something else.
Right.
I thought you were going to say speed of love.
Aww.
I love
Aw.
you, Steve.
Love you too,
So
Joe.
there we go. It's
Oh,
all
that's-
updated.
I thought the speed of love was oh shoot, now I can't. Well, forget the joke. Never mind, I screwed it up.
Timing's everything in comedy.
Yes, yes.
All right, so let's just double check. Yep, there we go.
Get out the
10.11.
wires.
Hey, Trina, which GPU does that have?
It has a 2.66 gigahertz quad core Intel Xeon single.
Fancy.
But which GPU? Sorry.
Oh, GPU. Sorry.
Yeah, GPU.
Yeah.
NVIDIA GeForce GT 120 512 megabytes.
Oh, those
Okay.
aren't bad.
Point of
You know,
point of
you should
this.
do. You should sell it with some Linux installed on it.
That does
Yeah, if
nothing.
you could find that, it doesn't
This does
exist.
nothing. It's literally doing nothing. Okay.
Uh-oh, there's a growling sound in this one.
Growling sound.
Growling sound.
I'm typing in an adventure game.
Oh.
This location has a growling sound.
All right, so let's have fun and put the other drives in that I've erased.
Hey, not the clock.
That sounds
I
like
think-
so much fun.
I think we should have Garth take apart his iMac G4 again and try to install a SATA SSD.
That's clock.
I have
MSATA.
it. I need to do more experiments. I'm pretty sure the IDE bus is just blown on that effing thing.
Got it.
So yeah,
Or
Oh,
you can get,
I need to
language.
do experiments to confirm that.
Hogwash.
It's okay, it's my stream. He can say effing.
I also love how this chip is connected to nothing.
That's to give you extra
Hey,
work.
Thomas
Joe.
Armstrong.
You see it? You see how that chip is connected to absolutely nothing?
That's just
It
your
connects.
imagination, sir.
It's just there. What's the point?
To give you more gray hair.
I have a feeling
really
it's
should-
there so you could like ship the card with 2 different chips and swap them back and forth if you wanted to or something. Yeah. Anyway,
Could be. Might not
It's
be.
not seeing
because
this
this is the
stupid
chip that
card.
actually does stuff. 'Cause, like,
It's a mystery.
here's the clock signal, for example. Yeah, there's the master clock.
Why are you putting a PowerPC upgrade card in that thing?
It came
It's
with
a
it.
beautiful 950.
There's the
It came
master.
with it.
Comes in.
Beautiful
here.
though.
I
Mine came.
I
You
wanna
know what?
see if
Mine
it
came
works.
with one too, and you know what I did with it? I put it in my Quadra 700 that has a bad 040 processor slot that it'll actually boot again.
And I
That's
have
what I
the
suggested you
most
with yours.
useless- I have
No,
the most
do the
useless
950,
Daystar. I have the most useless Daystar Nubis card in there.
Or
Which one?
It is a Photoshop accelerator.
I really want
I
to buy.
can't
Someone
find-
has on YouTube, or YouTube. Someone has on YouTube. Someone has on eBay right now an original Apple Rave accelerator card. You know what I'm talking about? Like I think it has 512K of VRAM or some ridiculous thing, and it accelerates Rave. I really want that, and I never saw. And you have to understand where I started Apple. I never saw one of those.
Send me the link. I might have one of those. Send me the link.
Oh, come on! Seriously?
I'm curious. I have a lot of
I'm
stupid
looking.
cards.
Oh God! Why
You
eBay
underestimate
log
my
in again?
stupidity.
No, I know. Dude, the answer you probably have it, but you don't even know.
Exactly. That's why I need a picture.
You
of
may
it.
have it. You're like, I don't know.
2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Steve knows what he has. That would be a miracle.
I have a rough idea.
Do.
Oh, idea.
And the funny thing, I'm pretty sure this card is like terrible in the sense that it probably literally does
Oh, of
nothing
course.
other than give the developers a sense of like something they can code against, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we don't understand hardware, so yeah.
Oh, hey, Thomas. Welcome to the stream.
You know what's the most annoying thing in the world?
Uh,
The most annoying sound.
I was waiting for that.
Most
No,
annoying
seriously,
sounds.
no. Jeremy's Vintage Hillbilly Shack. Joe's Computer Museum. Device of note for reading PAL chips. So-and-so PAL device. Beware of the sticker shock. Well, you know all I've got to say, buddy, is I already got one, so there you go.
Joe has one.
I've got
Surprise, surprise.
4 different card readers for different purposes. Or chip readers, I should say.
Do they work under Linux?
Yes.
Would you stop saying
They also
Linux?
work under Linux, which is what it's actually called.
Thank you.
I had a friend in high school who kept pronouncing it Linux. So
Was his name
yeah,
Roger
that was
Becky?
fun.
Leo.
No, but he looks similar to him. Separated at birth, maybe.
There it is. I need that.
Maybe it's his younger brother.
Because we need to measure some bitadoodles.
Bitadoodles?
Doodles.
Why?
Bitadoodles, you're the one.
Hey, did the earlier
time, lots of fun.
did the earlier Apple II computers not have up and down arrows on the keyboard?
Sure, why not?
Who needs that?
Not the Apple II or the 2 Plus. It wasn't until the 2E that became a thing.
Okay, so that would explain why this version of Pascal doesn't use the arrow up and down arrows.
Yes, it probably uses IJKL.
No, it uses O and L for up and down line in the editor.
That's dumb.
Well, yes. And I keep mistyping because of that.
2.5. 2.1.
Look who's back. Hey, you shaved! Did I inspire you?
Yes.
Oh.
You look worse now. Put it back.
Someone's saving it.
No, I was starting to look a little too much like Joe. I thought it was time to get rid of it.
Thank
it was
you.
just your face you shaved, right?
Thank you.
You shaved?
It doesn't get as warm now.
Is the right part hot?
Yeah,
No.
and then I was in there, and the LED light bulb in my freaking bathroom light burned out. Like, Jesus Christ!
That's rare.
Mike
now
has
I
all
got-
the luck.
So, I mean, luckily I have another light over my sink. I just don't use it because it's got 4 bulbs in it.
0.28. That's such a weird thing, but okay.
So
What
I
do you
heard-
partner
You're
with?
suck my
I'm being
battle
called
system.
away. I gotta leave everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
Send me that link.
It's already done.
Yay.
Please find this card. Actually, I'm more curious
Oh,
about.
I
like,
have that. It's right over. I will show you
you
right now.
such
Say
a
that.
liar. Like, I got it in the
I
box
am
with all the
not.
documentation.
I am not. Come on.
So what's funny about that, Steve, is that I don't know what this actually does, and I suspect
I
it's
know
literally just
exactly
like
what
a
it does.
developer card. It does nothing, right? Just shitty little developer maps. Right?
Language.
That's the card. Okay, yeah, great, brilliant.
I told you.
Of course, you have one.
And if you put this in the wrong system, it just freezes upon startup.
Ron's here. By
course.
the
So
way.
this came in a 8100 or an 8500. It's a quick draw card. That's all it does.
Oh,
So I told you.
But it doesn't do rave. It actually doesn't do rave acceleration.
I have no. Well, we'll put that aside to a future stream. So
We got. Oh, 'cause honestly, we should try that with gerbils and Nanosaur and anything else Brian Greenstone pulled out of his arse. Maybe I know.
All right,
Trust me. All right.
I'm
I honestly
there.
got to run over it. But
Right,
you should
take
seriously
your
look into
time.
that. You honestly, Steve, this may be the first Apple Excel. I mean, honestly, right? It is probably.
Yeah. Don't worry. Somebody else has done that before. I'm sure. Bye, Garth.
Great.
hi, Garth.
Finally, that guy's gone.
Somebody kick out Retro Techie so we can say that about him.
You could say
They
it about me
want
too.
$223 for this stupid card. That is hilarious.
Sounds like a Linux user to me.
Is
Yeah.
Trina ever gonna let Ron in?
Oh,
I asked her.
Sorry, Ron. Sorry, Ron.
I texted
Sorry.
you. I even said Ron's there.
Sorry, Ron.
No, she doesn't like Ron.
Hey,
Hey, Ron.
I was really enjoying watching Steve on his Blair Witch cam.
Yes.
There's
all
so
you
many
needed to do is
capacitors,
have like
guys.
a super snotty nose and be like, "I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mom and Dad, that
There's so many
I'm so sorry.
capacitors.
See,
I'm out
all
in
I
the
saw,
woods, and I'm sorry."
Retro Techie, all I saw your message was on the stream, and I'm like, yeah, I know you're on the stream, douchebag. Like,
I said it says
Yeah, I
Ron
know.
is here on the stream.
but it
Doof.
popped up with on the stream. That's it on my laptop.
Learn
I'm
to
like,
text.
yeah, I know
Listen, can we all just agree that Trina probably should be a better host? I mean,
Yeah,
that's
probably.
I know. I know.
that seems like just meeting us halfway. Actually, I'm kidding. Joe, tell me about this amazing picture that I sent you on Discord.
Okay. Here we go. Click button. What the hell? It's huge.
What? What picture did you send him that it's huge?
The image. I can't even see it. I can't scale it on my screen or anything.
What?
Is this for adults?
Oh, that. What about it?
I'm
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
tell me about this project you're working on, Joe.
That project?
Yeah,
That
'cause-
picture?
I know, because it really it's of interest to me.
Oh, okay. Well, this project I'm working on for Mac Effects is that's the wrong thing. Is the
TRS-80.
the Micro Mac Technology Thunder card for the LC and Color Classic and all of that.
Right.
And I mentioned earlier, basically what we're doing is we're taking the FPU.
Whoa,
And
FPU,
replace it.
Joe.
What?
Sorry, go
FPU
ahead.
too, man. No, we're replacing the FPU, the through-hole FPU with a socketed one,
Right.
so we can use the PLCC version instead.
Yep. I don't blame you. You should also make, if you're going to do that, you should also be sure to make a just a straight up PLCC to PGA adapter, so that way that everybody that has the older ones, because that seems to be the thing, is I see people with those accelerators like all the time, and they have like a 16 megahertz FPU in their 40 megahertz 030 board. And it's just because that's like all they can find, reasonably priced on those FPUs. But I mean, you can absolutely, like, I think this was like $60 on UT Source. And I mean, it's like 4 16 6882s. Here's like 225s. Here's like 4 33 megahertz ones. There's a couple 40s. Like, can you just imagine like what a 40 megahertz 68882 on a PGA style package would cost?
No, $1 million.
A lot. more than a
Really
little
not
by a
just
lot.
So there we
So-
go. All the dries are in. They're all labeled properly now. I actually had to take one of them out.
And I need
But yeah,
to
we're all labeled
do a
and
corner doodle.
away we go.
Trina, your microphone very low, very low.
Mike was saying it was too loud.
I think Mike just has super hearing.
What'd you say?
I said you have super hearing.
He said you're a superhero.
You have very sensitive
What?
hearing.
I
Exactly.
think I'm a superhero, then you're on crack.
Is that better, Ron?
Yeah. Normally with me, it's just put face closer to microphone. And
Well,
that
I
works
only
out.
have so much room I can get as close to the microphone, so
I only have so many faces, Ron.
Yeah.
So there we go. It's all done.
Always put your best one forward.
Oh, I guess we're done now.
And complete. You saw it here first, folks. I performed work.
Yay,
Oh,
Joe.
no. What?
You did things.
All right, it's my bedtime. I have to get up extremely early. So
That sounds like
Steve.
fun.
Piss off.
See you, Roger Cookie.
Good night,
Bye,
Roger
Bye.
Techie.
bye.
Did anybody ask him about shaving?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And how many decades that took to build up the coverage
Probably
to
about
then require the shaving?
You weren't here to make those jokes.
I know. I felt really bad because I was like, ugh.
We did claim he was his younger brother, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see if this PCI card that Garth was interested in makes this computer not boot anymore.
So tell me about your QuickTime accelerator. Because
Photoshop accelerator.
oh, it's strictly a Photoshop accelerator.
Well, that's
'Cause-
in the Quadro. It's a Photoshop one. This is a quick draw one, which
Right.
we'll see if it actually does anything.
So
I was
it's
going to
for
say
Corel.
because I worked for place like in the 90s, and we had machines that had those quick draw accelerators,
Okay, I'll take it.
and I mean it was like we tested with them in and with them out, and it was just like negligible.
That's what I'm assuming here. This is not fitting in the. Oh, does this go in the PDS slot, not a PCI slot?
Hey, also, I would like to let everybody know that Zep does an amazing job of getting flux off of things. Because for
Who?
whatever
Who did what?
reason, Zep, also known as like Simple
Oh,
Green,
AKA industrial strength chemicals.
but this
Delicious.
this Amtech flux that I have, like absolutely alcohol will not clean it off.
Yeah, you have to really like douse it with alcohol. It's annoying.
Yeah. But Zep, from the makers of probably like
Floor stripper.
benzene. No. Well, Zep is a brand. It's a bunch of different stuff, but this is just
I know.
basically Simple Green, which
Zep is an industrial or is like an institutional.
you can buy. Zep makes all manner of products, including those things you're describing. But this that I'm holding in my hand is Simple Green. Here's the ingredients list: love,
Simple. Green.
charity, and green. There you go.
Oh, and you forgot simple.
It
You
says
also forgot the caustic polypropylene. That's in there too.
no. Actually, the ingredients list is very short. It has benzoate, diethyl pithylate. It has like a lot of really difficult to describe or say things, but it has alcohol in it too, and it just like takes care of your
So you can drink it.
Yeah.
no, it's not
Matter.
Roundup. Come on.
Good job, Mike.
Yeah, it only took an hour.
Roundup, Steve, you can drink.
Like the ground
Sounds
and power
delicious.
planes are connected, but
That
nothing
sounds good,
else.
Joe.
It's weird. Like this, it's just not connected to anything.
I think this stupid rave card doesn't work because my machine won't boot up now.
It's just not connected.
I blame Garth.
I hope they'd be able to build these.
But you're the one who put the card in.
He's the one who reminded me I had this stupid thing.
Okay, fair enough.
He's like, "Oh, Steve, I bet you won't have this weird, obscure Apple thing." I'm like, "Try me." I'm just surprised I knew exactly where it was on the shelf. Like he does.
Do you know who you're talking to?
8882.
It surprised all of us that you were able to just go and grab it.
Well, one time Mike was over and we were talking about Apple II stuff. I'm like, "Yeah, I think I have a card." And he's like, "Yeah, I bet you won't find it." I'm like, "Wait, I actually know where it is." It's like, I ran upstairs, grabbed it, came back down. Mike was very surprised.
I love how the original designers of this board use like Comic Sans as the font.
Yeah,
That makes it fun.
it does.
They were a wacky group.
Oh, come on, you
That's another
stupid
thing I
thing.
wanted to make. Let's like just get rid of these layers so I can't F up. There.
Oh, don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities.
But I am going to end the stream because, like Retro Techie, some of us do have to get up early.
Boo.
Like Canada early or real early?
Like 6:50?
Like what's metric early?
6:50.
What? That's not early. I'm up at like 5:30
It's
every
like
day.
not even a real time.
Oh, a capacitor is blown. That's why.
Boom.
You're up at 5:30?
Yeah, because there's
Wow.
there's stuff that has to be done. I've got to go and well,
the children
I mean,
need to be
as an
yelled at.
Amish person, you got to get out there early to do
The
stuff.
children need to be yelled at.
Mac 84 loves children.
I can tell. So when is the next stream with you and your wife, by the way?
We've been discussing that. Hopefully, very soon.
Okay.
Wait, you're
we've
just
been busy.
discuss it soon, or you're gonna stream it?
No. We're going to stream it soon because I've been head down editing the visual component to this for the past 2 weeks or so, and the deadline is Monday. So I don't know when. Maybe soon. Hopefully soon. But thank
Because
you.
we need some more pony action.
Yes.
Good job.
You know,
Good job.
can I go on record and say we need less pony? like fewer, like by all.
That's
ponies.
what I would think, but the analytics tell me different. So
Really?
that's why I try and mix it up with different non-pony related games.
Here's the
Keep
thing.
our sanity.
But when you check the analytics, how many of them are from like accounts that are like Pony Bro 43,
Pony Bro.
Hoof Lover 19?
Unicorn
I mean-
baby.
Look, Ron, I know those are all your accounts. You don't have to hide it from us anymore.
I'm just glad to be able to finally come out of the stable. And admit,
Good job.
Oh, because following you on Facebook is why I get all the furry ads. Now it makes sense.
There you go.
actually, I will tell you that like the most engaged people like on Action Retro's Mastodon, there's like quite a few people that are like fur enthusiasts and stuff like that. It's refreshing because I will read like 1,000 posts about people like, oh, I got my new fursuit ordered and here's what it looks like. I'm very excited for folks. I will read 1,000 of those posts before I want to see one ad for like Buick.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got my druthers, I would rather spend that time like just being happy that people are happy.
You and me both, brother.
That makes total sense.
Yeah, to be clear, I wasn't making a disparaging comment. It's
I
just-
didn't think you
it
were
was
at
just
all.
so
I
weird
just-
that like that Facebook just suddenly decided, yeah, you're interested in this thing. I'm like, okay,
Here's,
all right.
it's like
Are you
James
st-
Elton seeing
are
those
you-
pictures of those firemen dressed up like Dalmatians. He's like, this had better not awaken something in me. And the rest of the series, it was just like all in.
Are you still getting a bunch of furry stuff, Joe?
No, it's pretty much stopped, but it was
Okay.
just like suddenly out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, This is a thing.
Yeah, I remember you saying a while ago about that.
Yeah, just is just a thing that just.
But all I can say, Steve, as someone who watches these things, hockey. Play a hockey game.
Oh, I have plenty, but I suck at sports games. But I will try. And you
No,
can laugh at
NHL
myself.
that would be hilarious. NHL 97.
NHL
I have
95.
90. I have
I mean,
92
that's kind
and
of the definitive for the
93
Genesis.
and up.
Yeah, just pick
I
one.
think-
with ponies
I-
playing hockey.
I think 92 or 93 my brother preferred because it was before they toned down the fighting. And you could just start a fight with somebody and just go at it.
Ah,
So when we would play as kids, he'd give us a second controller, beat the hell out of us in the game, and then he'd just tell us how to fight. So that's all we knew how to do. So if we could
Yeah.
interrupt him while he was scoring like goal 50 out of a billion, you know.
He's
We
like,
had
all
fun.
right, I got me a copy of Basket Brawl. You guys are gonna love this.
No, I just got to put in the big head mode code and then the Bill Clinton code for NBA Jam, and then we're up to speed.
Bill Clinton. That is a memory.
Exactly.
It's gone and is now back, and now I'm going to have weird dreams.
Enjoy, Joe. Enjoy.
it could be Joe. You could have
Yeah.
you could be
Yes.
having furry dreams about Bill Clinton. That's all.
I don't know. Bill Clinton dreams are not a step up in this situation.
You know, if I was having like Bill Clinton fur enthusiast dreams, he'd probably look like one of like the Country Bear Jamboree people.
Oh God! Now that's an image.
Wait,
In an
I have
drug band.
I have
Now
a
do the
relevant
voice.
picture for this.
Oh my!
Now we need to hear the voice to go with the Country Bear Jamboree bear.
I sure don't know. I know what like comedians think Bill Clinton sounds like, but he just sounds like a regular person. I'm sure. Like
Speaking of Country Bear Jamboree, hold on. I have a picture of my twin. Oh no, wait, that's not it. Damn it.
I do.
You have a twin?
I do.
I do, but this is a different one.
Oh, is that the one that I posted about?
No,
I do like. Country Bear
I can't
Jamboree.
find it. I'll show it to you guys later.
Hey, there's a friend of mine actually has a really great YouTube channel. It's all Country Bear Jamboree merch. It's like a merch show for Country Bear Jamboree, and you would not believe how much stuff there is out there. Like just an insane amount. Because I mean, it's been around since like it was like an opening day attraction at like Disney World. So I mean, it's got like, and then before that, it was just like a thing, I guess. So. I mean, it's just an insane amount of merch for the Country Bears.
So
All
speaking
right,
of, oh, go ahead. please.
when you go offline, I found the picture. That's what I was gonna say.
So, just an update on my. Speaking of YouTube channels, I'm going to actually start doing a series,
Oh,
pre-recorded video,
yeah.
of how I go about buying something, what I do with it after I buy it, and then how do I flip it.
Well, but
okay.
what specifically? Like computer
Like,
stuff or toilet
yeah,
paper?
computer stuff.
Or...
Yeah, like I have a guy that was supposed to come over today with like 40 to 50 hard drives.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use that as an example
Okay.
because it's all the same basic premise.
Sure.
Buy the item, test the item,
Right.
in this case items,
Yeah.
and then
Sure.
list them.
I would not sell anybody a mechanical hard drive in 2022, especially a used one. I'm just thinking.
Yep.
What is the chance on returns? I mean,
I haven't had
it's
any.
it's like 100% or maybe higher.
Chargebacks, man. Chargebacks.
I honestly haven't had any. Knock on
Well,
wood.
it's because you keep disconnecting your number like every 6 weeks. So how could those? It's we got like 100% sales. Like they sell and they stay gone. Yes, this is my 8th burner phone. What of it?
Okay, you're not supposed to reveal my secrets live.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
And Ron was never invited back again.
That's right. Yeah.
It's true. It's I have revealed the wizard's garments. What is it?
You peeled back the kimono.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Cool. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm cleaning things.
So exciting.
I know it is.
You're not brushing dentures.
No, I mean not now. That's later.
Yeah,
that's,
later.
that's, on my, that's after like what's that word where it's like when TV can get a little more raunchy.
After
10
9
p.m. after
p.m.
prime time.
Well, but there's a special word for that. It's like after water.
After
something.
hours?
After family.
No.
No.
It's like watershed or something. It's a fancy TV word.
Not familiar.
Yeah, it's all right.
After Westinghouse.
Yep.
Delete.
So Trina, just 6 more
Tell
hours.
us in the comments section, folks. Engagement. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. See, this is why I have Steve on, because he's more awake than I am.
Yeah, for the moment.
I'm very awake today.
So yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I went to...
Yeah, your favorite Beatles song?
Yes.
I think, yeah, because I shipped off the laptop and then I got food poisoning. But I picked
The
up...
laptop gave it to you.
That's why it's like those like shrimp laptops. You got to wash your hands when you're done.
Okay.
Glad you're feeling better.
Laptops.
Thank you.
Shrimp
But
books.
I bought eggnog based on Dave's vintage Apple Tech suggestion, and I put it in my coffee.
Did you get the real thing?
Why would you curdle it like that?
It didn't
Did you
curdle.
get the real?
It curdled inside your body.
Or did you get
I'm not
that
even showing,
non-alcoholic
like normal
nonsense?
things here. I'm
Well,
like,
I had to
hey,
get
everybody, look at my browser windows. Anyway, go
Eric,
ahead.
I was drinking it at work, so yeah,
what difference does that
non-alcoholic.
make?
Yesterday.
Because I'm also
Well, I
trying
found
to,
some-
Seems so
10
far
pins.
away.
I'm also trying to see if I can get this contract to extend to a full-time position once it's past the year. So
Yeah.
being
So
drunk
you-
at work doesn't help.
You'll save inebriation for later when you've
Here's
got
the deal,
tenure.
though.
Exactly.
You won't know unless you try. So
Well, then
I love
I'm
how
just going to
encouraging
never
Ron
know.
is.
I say you just start like you. Well, I mean, it's Canada, so just like Trailer Park Boys, just walk around with whiskey like everywhere you go.
Single malt whiskey, of course.
I'm pretty sure that what's his face? It's like rot gut,
That's whatever the
Crown
cheapest is.
Royal.
or not even that fancy. We can't afford no bag. I gotta go
That's
to the
5
packaged
cents
liquor
extra.
place.
Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here. Does anyone want to do some
Trina,
self?
Trina, it's 2 hours. You got to get 2 hours in. It's like
It is 2 hours.
no, it's not.
120
2
seconds
minutes.
to go.
Just 10 more minutes.
Oh, 2 more minutes. Okay.
Yes.
But in the meantime, does anyone want to do any self-promotion?
Yes.
Ron does.
Yes. I want to advertise. Did you know that for just $1 a month, you can get Trina to sign up for Patreon? That's right, patreon.com, where Trina could be making additional money for her channel, but for some reason isn't.
Hey, I'll pay her $2 a month. I don't want to hear it.
I give her moral support.
And then she pays me the same $2 back every month.
I love it.
Patreon, a wonderful money laundering scheme.
Yeah. Everybody's just passing the same dollar around.
And every time it goes by, it gets a little bit smaller.
It does.
Is anyone else streaming this week? Mike, I know you were talking about possibly streaming tonight, but
Do it, Mike.
Well, that kind of got shot in the ass, didn't it?
well, yeah, but you could always do it tomorrow night.
Mac Yak.
Listen,
Tomorrow's-
is anybody still
today's
watching that?
Wednesday.
Is anybody still watching Mac Yak? I mean, haven't they yacked as much as they're going to Mac?
All
I
6
wanna
of us are.
I want to watch a Mike stream.
Yeah, I want to watch Mike play a game and yell at it. Those
That's
are
what I
some
was
of your best streams. I'm not kidding. They are hilarious.
The video game streams are pretty cool.
Yeah,
I get
they're
all my
different.
great cat advice from Mike's streams.
I don't know why, but I was thinking today was Tuesday. So
Today's Wednesday, dear.
I know. Yeah. Thanks.
I know this because I get paid tomorrow. Believe me, I know what day Thursday is. I don't know what any other day of the week is, but God damn it, I know when Thursday is.
I
It's
get a
the only
free
day
lunch from my boss's
It's the only
boss.
day that my bank account shows positive numbers.
Yeah. Tomorrow I get a free lunch from my boss's boss.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
Ooh.
He's actually nice. So
Where do they take you for your lunch?
a local place called Casanova Falsettos. It's a pizza bar thing.
Okay.
It's down the street from where we work.
Very
So,
nice.
nothing fancy. Decent Italian.
Just like me.
No,
Wait.
better.
Steve's Italian?
When the hell did you
No,
become
I
decent?
just thought you were really hairy.
decent Italian.
He wasn't so hairy though. Back in the day, we have photo evidence of that.
No, he's super
Boppity
hairy.
boopity. Boppity
Like
boopity.
before he started YouTube streaming, Steve
had
had
more?
like hair like all
Boopity-boppity?
down his back.
I had to. Rhonda had to help shave my back. It was
Just
getting in
once.
front of my bangs.
Just once.
Wow.
Oof.
All right,
That's
we're
all
over the
it took.
2-hour mark. Yay!
Yeah, we're over
Alright,
the
we
2
did it.
hour mark.
We did it.
We're almost done. My daughter just looked at me and shook her head. Just gave me that.
The look.
Yeah.
You have
That
weird
look.
friends, Dad.
All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks all for joining.
Yeah.
Thanks
and
for
thanks
having us.
everyone in the chat. And
Thank
I'll
you.
try to be a better host and let Ron in sooner next time.
It's okay. Oh no, I dropped my thing. But no, you're a great
Ah,
host.
shoot.
Bang a gong.
I'm just teasing you back. That's all. All right. So have a good night, all. Don't forget to order from Joe. He has tons and tons of stuff
Yes.
at jcm-1.com.
Pew, 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 pew,
Oh,
pew.
thank God. I broke a pin off of this thing, but it didn't go anywhere. Woo! Hey.
Win. All right. Have a good night, all. Thanks for joining. Oh,
Bye.
Later.
Night.
Night.